welcome back.
With the last, maybe, part of the case?
I hope so. There's only
Question mark?
one more guy that we have to investigate, and we already have someone behind bars, so.
Surprise, you failed.
Oh, for
I wish your
God's
partner
sakes.
could have just went sailing out of the car, just like...
Well, did you see there was like a weird visual bug that happened somewhere, like right here too? Like there were lights in the sky that were not supposed to be there, I think.
Aliens. Oh yeah, that we were running into that in, what's it called? This is
This
guy
is
you
the
get.
one I ran
Yeah.
over, yeah.
Look, you brought your old car back.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
To be honest, they showed like the cutscene
Mm-hmm.
Who's asking?
of
Detective Phelps and Biggs.
Oh, don't tell me
Arson
that's a running
squad.
down.
Arson.
You heard the man.
What was
Just
I
put
saying?
this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Uh-oh, nope. He
Hold
has a
the
gun.
grind.
Shoot him.
I said, son of a bitch.
Why
See,
didn't
so
we?
it's like everything. There's a question segment, there's a chase segment, and then there's a chase him on foot segment.
Look for GI's backyards is crashing through.
I don't
The
know.
damage is only cosmetic.
I feel
He's a
like
one-man wrecking ball.
Move in.
it is a
I'll take
weird
out the man.
set of missions, but it's kind of fun that you get a little bit of everything.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Get in close. Smash.
I'm trying.
Smash.
I'm trying.
He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Something
No, I
ain't
think
right.
we're following
I
him.
like this partner really like will give you like right over the guy.
They'll get out
That
of
was
the
a
way.
sweet jump.
Except for the wood. Oh my god, the fence just appeared out of nowhere.
What is it called?
Whoa. Sick jumps. Still falling. He's right there.
What?
That's him right here.
No, that's not him.
Okay, I lost him then.
Yeah, I'm like,
Where'd he go?
where are you going?
I don't know where he is. I'm surprised it hasn't failed me yet.
There you go.
There we go.
Surprise. Yeah, no,
I didn't see where he went at all, to be honest. So I was just following
you
a red
gotta
car.
like time your turns.
He like was going straight and then was like, just kidding, right. What was I supposed to do there?
Well, he knows your
Nothing.
weakness, turning right.
I know,
He was like, oh, he turns right. I'll turn right.
but this time I got him. Cause look at this. Look at this.
Oh, I know what I was saying. I like that your partner is very kind of
The damage is only
morally
cosmetic.
like, you know, like he's like, you're like, he's destroying the veterans' homes. And then your partner's like, oh my god,
That guy racked up
killed like
so bad.
so many people.
They'll get out of the way.
Killed
What do you mean they'll get out of the way?
See,
They
that's-
didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like your partner is more like, oh, you're killing people. I'm fine with it as long as we get our guy. Whereas all your other partners are
Like,
kind
you
of
can't
like,
kill people.
stop doing that, Phelps. This car literally should not be able to drive anymore.
I don't know.
I mean,
He's crashing into everything. I don't think he's supposed to be crashing into everything. Is the
Take
thing.
this guy out. He's got an arson-related
Oh my god! Did you hear that like curdling
That- yeah.
scream?
you're getting a lot of great audio clips. It's a surprise, man.
Surprise. Please don't drive away.
No, I mean,
Please don't drive.
He
Okay.
doesn't have tires after that.
He doesn't have a head probably after that snapped in the roll.
hands where I can see
Put
them.
your hands up. He's like dead.
Why did
He's
you
like,
run?
oh, you're resisting arrest. I see.
You got a reason to be scared, right?
Why is it? You just
I
start
don't-
writing
I
tickets
don't
and throwing at him.
Committing a series of
Oh,
Oh,
not
looking at
moving.
me funny, huh? Okay.
Bleeding out your ears. Just keep on throwing. Not listening.
You pull
No.
out like a random bag from your pocket. Oh, you have drugs on you too? I should have known.
The vice guy comes. It's like, no, it's a vice crime. You're in a car. It's a traffic crime.
Traffic
too.
crime.
He gets
Everyone-
he gets 8,000 years in prison because he gets involved in every single.
And he wasn't even the culprit. He was just like, I don't like police. That's why I ran.
This is an arson case now, and a traffic, and some
And
vice.
everything.
Oh, you hit a girl? That's homicide.
Homicide too. And you're about to kill yourself? Suicide case. It's
Bad
like, no.
passport, forging papers? That's forgery.
So I found a dead end.
That car is so ugly.
It is a pretty
It
bad
keeps
car.
on like putting you in that
Feel
car
safe
too.
in a
It's
tank
like,
when you
ugh,
drive it.
ugh.
So
Who's it?
I think we're
Is it the guy that
done?
you? Is it? No. Now you have to question two of them.
oh my god, there
Yeah.
really is every little thing we've done so far. No wonder people don't like arson.
I think people like arson. It's just long.
No, I'm saying like the people in the game being
Oh,
an arson
yeah, yeah,
detective. They're
Oh
like,
yeah, you did a
arson
lot. You did a
sucks.
puzzle solving. You did a car chase.
Yeah.
You did a questioning. You did a foot race.
A little of everything.
You did 2 foot races.
So in case you guys are
You
just
you
tuning
did a
in,
fist fight.
in case you're tuning in for like the first episode, you literally got a sample of everything right now.
Yeah, you got a little bit of every single thing that you possibly do.
Yeah.
And be prepared to do that on every single case.
Every single arson? Are you
Is
kidding
that
me?
like that?
Really?
No, I don't know.
That would be crazy.
That would be so long.
I have 2
But
suspects.
his head
Phelps,
disappeared.
we got nothing.
Uh,
Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1.
So-
2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your
Huh.
asshole routine again?
Yeah, I am. Ta-da!
oh, because that guy was just giving me attitude because I'm Phelps.
Choose which one.
Room 1, I think it's him. He's the murderer.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
He's the murderer.
Save yourself some time.
No, this guy's the murderer for sure.
I don't know.
This is him.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Nah, this is definitely him. It's definitely Ryan. There you look.
So many questions too to figure it out. Ugh.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna go on my phone and not look up the right choices. Actually, I'm
You
not.
expect me to believe
Oh my
that?
god,
can
I
do it
hit
myself.
X because I was trying to do shake
Believe
those
whatever you
trees,
want, flat-foot,
but
you're
I
part of the
accidentally
conspiracy.
hit bad cop.
Shook those trees too much.
I tried to do bad. I wanted to shake those
Tell me
trees.
about the suburban redevelopment.
Ah, okay.
Nothing.
Now I'm gonna do bad cop.
These are bad guys. Always do bad cop for bad guys.
This guy's bad cop for sure. Because we
They're
had no
arranging for
proof.
people to be out of town
I know,
while you burn
but
their houses down. Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's
It has
Vardy's
everything to
bill.
do with you.
He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man. Oops.
So you want to change the world,
I
Ryan?
don't
Yes, I do.
know.
So does every reasonable person.
It says that you should do
Yes, I
left,
am.
left,
Does
right,
that
left,
include
right.
sabotaging
Whatever that
water
means.
heaters to destroy a company? I have no
might.
idea what you're talking about.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Shake them
He
trees.
knows what I'm
This is
talking
industrial
about.
Shake
sabotage,
them
Ryan. It's all part of your
trees.
campaign. You're delusional, detective. What,
What
campaign?
campaign? So this is Ryan. So Ryan,
Oh, you have so many clues. Jesus.
anarchist pamphlet is what I would say.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Your locker is full.
Oh, I was right.
pamphlets. Clemens
I
told us
finally
you were
got
his
Oh,
a
nice.
shake those trees right, man.
Nice.
And you're distracted.
I am because they just there's
BS.
there's news that God of War
Instant
Ragnarok
heat
is
heaters
coming
break down
out.
Oh, that
every
sounds
day.
good.
Ooh.
There's a new
They're
like
still
Monster
peddling the
Hunter
same
game
lousy
that
design
seems
they
kind of
lifted from
interesting.
space
I don't know if I
Space
can
to
get
heat
into
bought
Monster
out.
Hunter.
And that's why this game seems interesting because it's not
Pyro?
Monster
Really?
Hunter. Yeah, it's like
And
it's
you
like
still work for them.
a story-based
work.
Monster Hunter.
Directors
I think where you ride the monsters instead of killing
You work it
them.
out.
Oh, then I'm in.
I don't know, but it looked surprisingly good. So
in.
You have a
I'm more into the game that
I
like
have
you
no
can
such thing.
like you said this to me and I thought it was the best line. You said it to someone else. You said I'm more into the
how
game
exactly are
that
you gonna
plays
prove
itself
that?
where I don't even have to touch the controller. And I'm like, to be honest, I am really digging this game right now where you don't have to play it.
yeah,
So
yeah. Also, so we're trying to prove that he was a murderer, but he only has fire propaganda. He doesn't have murder. Like, so I'm like, this doesn't prove, or not this one. Wait. Oh, he does have assault though. Yeah, I'll do this one. It's not murder, but
sometimes when you get a steak, you got to
You were
assault
charged
it.
with attempted murder.
that was right.
And then
It was a
pepper
court
it.
case.
It was
No
right.
criminal liability was the verdict.
It
They said that they
was.
You're getting
couldn't have
everything
known that the
right.
faulty
Yeah,
heater
I got the first
installation
one wrong.
would cause a
Almost
fire.
like I have the walkthrough
All
right
I
in
know is
front
I
of you.
love
Which is funny because
No,
I'm
I don't have a
actually
walkthrough.
you don't, which is like normally you would.
I know.
Away with it.
Like if I was gonna do this hard
Well,
of a
this is your
mission, but
first arson. It's like you're brand new. We haven't played this game in like a month, so it's like you're
I think he's not the culprit.
like still
it for
new.
the
So
moment, Ryan.
once we get to
So I can
case
go?
number 5 or 6, yeah, then the walkthrough might come through.
Yeah. I would kind of like to like just say he's the culprit, just so,
Just to finish the case.
just to be like, yeah,
done.
done with the case. First guy. Okay, come on, get me through the door.
think Ryan.
He was like, you got stuck by your partner. You just opened the door.
I mean,
Speak to Varley.
that's what partners are for. Get you stuck in the door.
I like the one little flashlight on his face, the little desk lamp.
Yeah.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody.
Like, I would literally be like,
I
come on,
think all
guys,
we
not
need to
cool.
do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Not cool.
He
Not
ever worked on a place on
cool.
Rosewood Avenue. Family by the name of
I don't know.
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me.
So,
I don't do.
So
it
here's, as you're doing this, because you got a giant stack of cards on your desk.
yeah.
So here is the Japanese word of the day. It is chokin, which
Oh,
means
that's not bad, cop.
savings.
Give me
What?
something.
Chokin,
What's that?
which
I
means
think you're spelling it wrong.
whatever. I don't speak
told you all
Japanese,
I know.
so that's the best I could do. Chokin. Chokin.
It's more like choking.
Whatever, I'm close enough. If I went up to someone like in a bank and I was like choking in Japan, they'd be
Chokin.
like, okay,
Chokin.
whatever,
Chio.
whatever.
Cho-
That is your Japanese
Cho-
word of the
Chokin.
day.
Deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house.
I
don't
have
know.
not saved
No,
any money.
I did
Wow.
not.
Is that choking too?
No, well, that's the sentence that they give you.
What the hell?
It's a lot. Like, I would not be
I
able
don't
to
believe
pronounce
you,
a lot
Barney.
of this,
I think
but
suburban
the
homes
American
homeowners
is,
don't
I have
sell
not saved any money. And then you could
think
say
you're
it
out of your
in
mind.
Japanese
Where
or
is
write
the
it in
evidence
Japanese.
that any
And that was
contributed to
the
the
Japanese word of the day. And that will go on the bottom of the pile. And there's 800 of these cards, so be prepared for your Japanese word of the day.
Who is this guy's name that I'm talking to? It's not
You-
Ryan. I think it's
It's the other one. It's Vargas or whatever.
yeah.
Varley. There you go.
Murder, but
Varley.
I think I can't prove anything.
Sorry.
Well, not with that attitude.
Shake those trees. He said the line. He said the
Shake them
line.
trees.
I'm gonna just give him bad cop. It was wrong last time, and it was wrong this time. But
And see, that sounds exactly like the "you got it right" noise.
But I just been making
Nah.
something up.
nah.
You got it wrong.
We're done for now.
So I can't even accuse him
So
now.
what happens? You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Oh. So,
But I can't.
I mean, you know you made it if you got that test.
in order to close the case, failing one investigation will leave you with
I only
a
have one.
single suspect.
I only have a single suspect now.
So then, there you go. You've
I know
made-
who did
There's
it.
a 50% chance. All right. There's a 50% chance that you got it right.
Ryan,
I mean,
So I will tell you if you got the right suspect.
Of Hank Sawyer.
yeah, I would like to know. To be honest, I think the audience would like to know too.
Man away here. You hear me?
Let
I
me
didn't
see.
set any fires.
I
didn't kill
kind
my
of
family.
feel like he's innocent a little bit, but I messed up the other one, so
You messed up the other one. Oops. No, wait.
I don't know.
Close that. Close that.
Phelps,
So let me see here.
what you did
You're
to
in
your wife
arson,
and kids
right?
was un-American.
My wife
So-
threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine.
Looks like
What
you
I was
might have
going to
failed.
say, before I was interrupted,
Mm,
was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case.
unless we got it
You don't
wrong.
often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me?
Jesus, stop
Do I
with
get a
the-
little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
lock.
What
I
you
love my-
get is another case.
Here we go. Down, down, down,
Bad
down,
one,
down, down, down.
unfortunately.
Huh. So why did... That's weird.
Chase Matthew. Okay, questions. Oh, this is actually a good one. It tells you kind of like. I like this one better. I'm gonna leave this one open.
I feel
all right.
like it should tell you at the ending screen if you got the right murderer. Because it's like... unless...
Oh, so wait,
It's
how many
bad.
stars did you get? Oh, so you failed a lot of it then.
Yeah.
Because it says if you charge Varley, you will only obtain 3 stars, and the lieutenant will tell you off. If you charge Ryan, you will get 5 stars.
Oh, so Ryan was the correct one.
I'm pretty sure that's the.
Okay. I mean,
This one tells you the clues better and like what to do, but it doesn't tell you the outcome better.
well, we got a movie. Very Japanese-esque music for a very non-Japanese war.
No, this would be.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's World War II. So this is the war in the Pacific. So you are fighting.
But we're not in the ocean.
Question. See, like I like that chart better. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I like this chart better. So I think I'm gonna leave this one open. but it doesn't really tell me.
Well, if it was 2 stars for the other guy and 5 for this guy, this had to have been right.
Yeah. Oh, there's bugs, glitches.
I mean, we don't need a chart for that. We can figure those out
Oh,
on
yeah, we've
just playing the
run
game
into those.
normally.
All right, so that is good. So we are now.
You're 2 blocks
Done
behind
with that.
first and second. We have more
So,
buildings to clear.
let us
you know our
see.
orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left
Oh my
standing
God.
or not on fire in
God.
your zone, Cole. Is your sector
God.
full
All right.
of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want
So
anyone
I'll
falling
just give you a
behind.
statistic.
Captain, we will join him when the
The
job
next
is
case,
done.
there's 13 clues you got to find, 5 people, persons of interest,
Just give
and
us the word, Sarge. We'll
7
take
or
care
8
of you.
questions,
He should be sectioned.
That doesn't seem hard at all.
and 4
We're here to kill
locations.
Japs,
That seems
not our
small,
own
So-
actually, to be honest. That's
Yeah,
like a
the
smaller
other
case.
one, the other one was
Like a
so-
lot more. It was like 7 or 8 locations,
live
and
with it,
like
you can too.
The other one was, let me see. The other one was,
and knowing me, I'll get enough questions wrong that I won't even get one of those locations.
so for the gas man, here's the stats that you just did. The gas man was 16 clues,
Also, this part's important though. This is the
2 crime scenes,
start of the crime. It's an origami-based crime.
9 persons of interest, 16 questions, and 7 locations. So we're dealing with a smaller. Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Well, I know in Japan there's supposed to be a thing where if
House
you
fire.
fold
Bad one.
like
At least 4 bits.
1,000 or maybe it's
Get out there and
10,000
find out what you
cranes
can.
in origami,
Address
it's
is-
supposed to grant a wish.
650
They also in
Boulevard.
what's it called? Nagasaki or Hiroshima. There is a place, I think it's a park, where a lot of people fold paper cranes and then they hang them from the trees, because it's like it's in remembrance of like the bomb, you know, like not the bomb, but like the people the bomb
yeah.
killed.
Huh.
Yeah, there was I learned about that because there was a show called Heroes, and one of the characters like took.
Oh, I loved Heroes back when it came out. That was such a good show.
You actually watched that show?
Yeah, it was really good. For a while, I really liked Silas. Silas was a crazy character.
Oh my god, I thought I was going to say a show and you were going to be like, never seen it. Because most of the times I say something, you're like, never seen it. So that's why I'm like, oh, you're just going to be like instantly like, never seen
I
it.
don't know if I've finished it, but I think I got really far. Like, if I didn't finish it, it's like the last few episodes. I'm going the wrong way. But I need a good spot to turn. Yeah, that show was really good. Kind of messed up, but I loved seeing the perspective of Silas, because like you never see the perspective of a psychopath usually. Usually it's just them being a psychopath.
Yeah, it was interesting because the first time I saw that show was at Comic-Con, and they showed the first episode. And then when they premiered that episode on TV, it was nothing like the show that they premiered originally.
Wait, what?
They changed like a lot of things in that show, and it could have been like so in the Comic-Con premiere, the cheerleader like saves the train.
Wait, really
of, like,
quickly.
passengers.
Who said something? I crashed into something, and my partner was like, not a care in the world, huh? But I don't have a partner.
Yeah, he's the ghost partner. Ghost partner.
Sorry,
so
continue, sorry.
They changed a lot of things. Like the cheerleader saves people from a train.
Mm-hmm.
In the other episode, in the Comic-Con episode, there was a guy that has like radiation power, and he causes the train to explode. So they cut that all out. It's funny how much they changed. And then the show was okay, and then they brought it back like maybe a couple years ago, and for like to like finish it off or like do like 3 seasons, and it was like the worst show ever.
Yeah.
And it got canceled.
Maybe that's why I didn't end up seeing like
Well,
the rest
it never finished. That's the problem. It never finished.
Yeah.
And then so they tried to wrap it up, but they're like, "Oh, we'll do a big long, we'll do 3 episodes or something, or 3 seasons." And like people
wasn't
were
good
like,
anymore.
"Oh, this is like the worst show." Hey,
No!
guess what? Low battery.
Not my battery, man!
Low battery.
Always my battery. Why are my batteries always dying on me?
Well, I mean, you can use my controller, but then you instantly sail off every cliff because it will constantly push you.
So you're saying it would make me drive better?
Sorry, I'm just really surprised that you actually watched the show that I talked about.
What do you
I'm like
mean?
blown away. Half the time I say something, you're like, oh, I've never seen it.
Just because I don't really watch TV doesn't mean I haven't
know,
seen
that's
a
what I'm
TV
saying, like,
episode.
That's what I'm saying. You don't really watch TV, but it's like the one thing that I was like, nah, he wouldn't have seen. You actually saw.
Yeah. That was pretty good. It's crazy how long ago I watched it, though.
Yeah, well, it was.
Very, very long time. So, I'm not an expert here, but I think we have an arson case on our hands.
I would say.
You have strong
So,
stomachs.
oh, jeez. Holy crap.
It's funny, it's
That's
like,
a big arson case.
but
too.
it's like less burnt than the actual house before. Oh my god.
Less burnt.
Morelli,
The family's a little more burnt.
covered a picture of the family.
Less burnt. Just a little.
Okay.
How are they able to like stand the smell of this? Do you know how bad burning like just like human hair smells? Like
Oh, they're like-
charcoaled
Around like the
people.
rest of the debris.
They're like praying.
I think they've been moved. Ooh.
There's
I think
no
someone
way
moved them
like
after
that
the
can be real.
explosion and before the fire.
If they exploded, they would have been knocked back.
I'm almost positive.
Like
Also,
if they were just
yeah.
praying in the middle of the fire, they would not be looking like that.
Yeah, no, you'd fall over.
Yeah, it'd be way too painful.
Coloring around the fingertips
That's
is typical.
Too weird.
I think
It's
the
weird.
fire
It's like
damages
almost
both
like they
of
were
them.
posed.
I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't
What?
make any sense.
It's weird.
Why would you run into a burning building?
I don't know. That seems like that you wouldn't be able to stay like that too.
Yeah.
Seems like your body would. Well, maybe
Rare effect.
because they have all those
Muscles and
Pompeii,
tendons,
like
right?
the people from Pompeii. They seem to be kind of like
But usually they're laying on the floor. They're not like standing.
true.
I don't know. That's one clue. All right. That's a clue. Here's a picture of the family. Is this the picture they said they recovered?
Yeah,
They look a little different in this picture. I mean, the charring on the edge seems a little similar,
they
but
seem a little happier
I
and maybe
have
not as
Show some respect.
prey.
I mean, granted, they don't really look happy in this picture,
No.
but I would say happier, yes.
It's our boy.
I would say alive. They seem a lot more alive in that picture.
Yeah, not.
Now what about the guy
I
we
mean,
have
they're
in
moving
jail?
about the same.
Yeah,
Not much.
That
they're
doesn't
still
explain
they're
why
at the
ran
same
into a burning
speed
building.
Yeah,
of not moving.
What would
but
make anyone do that?
definitely a little more life in that motionless
For the fire?
picture.
For his mistake. This
This
guy
is
wants to
weird.
burn houses, not families.
Uh,
Expects the houses to be
Again,
empty.
so it's another one where it's like
Trying to
he's not
redeem
trying to
himself.
kill the people.
We thought they'd be
it's
happy.
another.
You are
Um,
one very disturbed individual, Phelps.
What's it
I know
called?
you had it rough lately.
Copycat
But you should start to
case.
compartmentalize your
Oh
thoughts.
jeez.
we have more
Could
copycats.
be right.
Is
Well,
it
no.
gonna be?
Well, if it was the heater, then it would be.
Yeah. Well,
it's the
yeah,
same
that's
guy.
true.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole
Yep.
family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Yeah.
Might be.
Wow. I even guessed like it looks like they were posed that way.
Yeah.
They
Oh, there goes one. Now
Actually,
it's three
were
of them.
probably posed.
Why did he run away screaming
Check out the hot
evidence?
water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
The evidence is alive!
He's just like-
Run!
He just like your partner's gone. I don't know where he went. He's just.
Oh, there are more clues.
I mean, it's a big house, so
It is indeed.
There's
Where
probably-
was my clue?
there. It's a shovel.
Why do I have this as a clue?
Oh, it's a brush. Never mind. I was like, it's a shovel. Why is
I
there a
don't know.
shovel?
I don't know. I do love that my partner is just literally like, evidence! Ah!
It was just like a bad man. It's like almost like if it was like he had to use the restroom or he forgot that his oven was on. Like, oh shit, my oven's on, and he just ran out the house.
It was good. It was good. Let's see. I don't think there's any more like useful clues. I mean, we still don't have the clue.
Well, your
music.
partner, I think what your partner did is run out to the water heater. Because I know that's the one thing he was like, oh, the water heater. But we're not getting the music, so I think it's just like you can look around, but it's not like the main clues are on the outside. Because I already saw the water heater has a tag outside by it in the backyard.
Oh, there's a
wait.
basement.
Wait a minute. It's flooded, though.
Oh my god, why is it flooded?
Because it burst the pipe.
I mean, this has got to be a clue, right?
I imagine that, like, this would be a good area to be like,
I had a clue symbol, like, here we go. Why won't it let me see the
is
clue?
it in the water? Is it the pipe? Oh.
It's like the scenery, but I was too close or something weird.
Oh, so that definitely looks like a water heater.
Flashpoint.
like
Definitely
because
explosion.
if it's on the wall,
Foundation.
Yeah.
you know.
I don't
But
know.
it's weird. Is it another copycat or is it just a?
Well, for like a clue, it's very, I don't know. It's a very strange like thing. It's a very strange clue to get, I feel.
Yeah, I imagine that clue would be something that you write in the book too, like, okay, it blew up on the wall or something.
There's always a pair of pliers in every mission.
Well, in Traffic, there was always a cigarette.
Is there really?
You can pick up because, and in the other one
Wait.
too, there was a lot of
Is
like.
this lighter fluid?
Wait, can you go through that door?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna check, but I was curious about the lighter fluid thing. No, I think this is it. Which, ironically enough, I probably would have been able to find this out if
From the other direction, yeah.
went the other direction. Dude, there's still smoke in here. This is not a place we should be standing.
Yeah. Well, it could be if it's a windy day in the ash.
Uh,
LA does get some windy days.
oh, movie.
Cutscene.
Car just drives through us. Douche.
It's the instant heat guy. This is for killing me.
Done with
something
arson.
finally
Now
got
on to
to
the
you.
afterlife.
You want
I
my
know,
help,
really.
pretty boy? You got it. You keep
The
riding
one
me, you
case
won't
he
be pretty
can't
much
solve.
longer.
Heaven.
Well, that's
Looking
kind
for
of
the
like
sky, Herschel.
that. I feel like there must have been a game that was made, but like a game where it's like your job is to view if like the person that died, like you have to solve their life and determine if they go to like heaven or hell or something
be
like
like a
that.
judge.
And so like if they're a murderer, you have to see did they cause the murder or like kind of a little bit like this, a little bit like what was the other game we played? Oberdin.
Oh, yes.
Like a little bit like that. But it's like instead of getting insurance money for the Oberdin game we played,
You
it'd
determine
be
if
like
they go to heaven
determine
or
if
hell?
they're going like where they go.
Oh,
Or-
that's
Or
interesting.
maybe they go to limbo for some reason. Like
That
I don't
could be.
know.
Well, I mean, if it would be super disappointing. Oh, wow. That house exploded and put debris into the other house.
Oh wow.
That would be kind of like, you could be super like sad because if you're unbaptized, you know, you like,
You don't look like a fireman.
you can. Also, you gotta go around the backyard, but look, all that shit is in his house.
Talk to
Like
this dude.
apparently, like if you're like unbaptized,
Nah, you shouldn't
like
talk to him,
you
yeah.
can like go to limbo, so it could be super like sad, like babies and stuff.
Well, wouldn't it be funny if it was like a thing? Like I don't even know if they like.
No,
You would-
not his backyard. That guy's backyard.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I don't know if that type of a game would even like necessarily like have to follow religion like super well.
Yeah,
like, just
I
the general
wouldn't.
concept.
It would be too rough. Like it would be too real.
But it'd be really funny though if it was like a case like that, and it's like you go through his whole story mission, and it's like, okay, it turns out you were not the killer. You get to go to heaven, and then it plays one more clip, and it's like, oh, you were never baptized. Limbo for you.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
like super messed up. Like at the very end, I cannot believe it's always these insta heats. By the way,
Well, that is one of the, you know.
what do you want? You trying to kill me?
Also,
Suspicious.
oh yeah, no, it does have gas. I was like, does a water heater? But yeah, it does take gas.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there are electric water heaters, but I feel like gas was cheaper and more of like an easier thing
Yeah,
to use back then.
you're
Like, I
right. There
think-
are electric, and there are. I think some of the tankless are electric.
Yeah.
So, but they're expensive too.
Yeah, and apparently people can just pull them off of walls and
I know.
steal them.
It's interesting. The apparently. So I was working at a place, and I was like, huh. There's no like hot water. Like this is kind of really interesting. And we're like trying to figure out, and then we like go outside, and we're like, oh,
Where's the other
that's
clip?
weird. It looks like there's something was stolen off the side of the building. Guess what? The hot water heater was stolen off.
Which-
The tankless hot water heater.
I can't even believe you can just steal hot water. Like,
Oh, I mean,
a
who
hot
knows
water
what
heater
it
off the
what
wall.
it looks like? Now you got to question the dude. I think
no,
that's the
I
clue.
don't have the music is still going.
Yeah, I think that you got to question the
No,
dude.
because the music goes for clues. The music is like clue based, you know?
I don't know.
Dude, there's something.
I want to
here.
say that you can use an intuition point if you want.
I don't. The thing is,
I think it's going to be the guy.
I'll try it.
I think
but
it's
I
gonna be the
really
guy.
feel like I'm missing a clue. Like,
Also, when we were talking, your partner got super like he's just, we're not going to arrest the dude, we're going to kill the dude.
Really?
Yeah, he was like saying, like, that's why he was like, evidence, and he ran out of the house. He's like, this case, so he's,
tell me
whoever
anything
did
about
it,
the fire
we're
next
probably going to murder him.
Terrible luck. Imagine.
Terrible
after
luck.
having won
First
that
I blow
weekend
up their
away.
house, now they're dead?
What's your name?
What are the
Super
chances? No, I'm
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Dudley.
Yeah.
See or hear
I don't
anything
know.
that might have-
I don't know. This
We
guy
were
looks
asleep when we had the
suspicious.
explosion.
Very suspicious.
We were asleep. That seems like a bad cop. Look at that face. He's like, oh, we're going to sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, could it be accused? But
We don't have any, like,
there's no
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
no evidence.
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't.
It's weird
Guess they
though
should've
because like
told
based
us.
on the statement, it's like
They're knocking down.
Did
all
you
these
guys
old
see the
houses and
explosion?
building
No,
a new
we were
subdivision
asleep.
for GIs.
good cop or
Morelli
bad
was
cop.
being different.
Bad cop is you didn't like him. It's like that had nothing to do with being asleep. Like
more. But he said they're knocking down the
Said someone
houses
is
for
knocking.
GIs.
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're
Yeah.
billboards.
I have a
Monroe
partner right here
character,
constantly
Demon
telling me
Dad.
about these billboards.
Always about the
We've had
billboards.
enough of the house.
Why haven't you watched the show that I was talking about, Fringe? You watched Heroes, but
know.
not Fringe?
What's fringed?
Fringe you would like better. It's all about, it's the X-Files, but like science cases, not
Whatever you
aliens.
thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead.
I've never seen X Files
Fringe
either.
science.
That, I want you to help me here for me.
There's really good episodes. I would
Morelli
say,
was
like,
big-headed.
check out the really
He
good
built the house
episodes. Not
himself.
every
He didn't wanna
episode is
sell.
amazing.
Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Oh, does he want to sell?
Probably get sweet money.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away
Interesting.
to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First
Cool.
thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away.
Uh-oh.
When I
But
found
they
out they were
weren't
still in
away.
They're
Who was
still
running
in
the
the
competition?
house.
What?
Wait, didn't we have Catalina Islands in the last episode?
Yeah.
It's the Catalina Islands Company.
See? Well,
So this I feel like is good cop. He's not like arguing with us anymore.
You didn't enter yourself?
Huh? Good.
I'd already agreed
Yeah.
to sell.
yeah.
The competition was an incentive for those who were still
You gotta
thinking.
just follow the flow. See, I'm good with these normal people because they're
And?
not like. I understand.
Okay,
them.
so there's more evidence. But we'll find that evidence on the next episode.
Oh, well, maybe we'll find it between episodes. Come
Yes.
back once we found it.
Sounds good.
Till then, see you guys later.
See you later.